Good evening, all. Welcome to my live broadcast number 79, broadcasting from Auckland, New Zealand. We will go straight into the blog. There's so much information in there, so we'll get right onto it, and I'll just go and share the screen at this time. Okay, the first one is cookie rewards. It actually starts off as pathway to collecting retroactive cookie rewards. Cookie rewards will remain available retroactively back to the day we launched TBC on March 21st, 2016, until the end of this current coin network. A lack of patience has got in the way of some people that want to redeem the cookie rewards. I do understand both sides of this particular situation. Some faithful TBC members try to redeem the cookie rewards, but unfortunately, the seller did not remain in good standing with the TBC community. The redemption process of cookie rewards requires the trusted seller to confirm the purchases of their buyers. Okay? I understand how some sellers have lost interest in TBC during early time of our development and have chosen to pursue other opportunities. I'm sure many of the contributors of the early pre-2010 Bitcoin development team lost interest in Bitcoin. For a guy proved you could actually buy pizza. It takes a long vision for a pioneer to hang in there through all the bumps in the road. As far as I'm concerned, these sellers that lost interest are simply inactive for now, and we would gladly welcome them back into activity. In the meantime, there are a bunch of buyers that are anxious to collect the cookie rewards they deserve. So it is necessary to give these buyers a clear pathway to do so with some caveats. Okay, since the original seller is no longer able or willing to help their buyers collect the cookie rewards, these buyers need to find a willing, trusted seller to stand in for them. Now, buyers, this does not put you in a position to make demands upon any trusted seller to help you in this matter. Caveat is you should be willing to properly compensate a trusted seller to assist you. Don't go to a trusted seller empty-handed. You obviously paid at least $100 to the original seller that has left you hanging since then. Ultimately, a $100 purchase allows you to acquire one full TBC. I'm sure most trusted sellers would be willing to assist you if you purchased at least $50 of TBC from them. If you pay $50 now and had purchased $100 before, then that would entitle you to $150 worth of cookie rewards. That's a win-win for both of you. There are hundreds and soon to be thousands of trusted sellers that have their send buttons turned on. Now you can find active trusted sellers by going to this link here. Okay, that link there is blinking on and off. Interview a couple of them and find out the one that suits you the best. In fact, this could lead to a new partnership. This is a solid solution to this particular situation. One of the things I have noticed within the TBC community is the heavy tax on time some TBC leaders have paid out proper compensation. TBC is so different and unique that it really does take an open mind, time, and study to grasp what it is. Leaders in TBC have invested countless hours studying TBC until they figured out how to unlock the money in their TBC wallets. None of us have a cash out button, and some of us just have a send button. I'd say that better than half of the members that have a send button today don't know how to use it to get paid. I'll be writing an article soon about the importance of partnering before you try selling. Why do some members have sales every day while others only complete sales once in a while? Consider what I am saying here. Seriously, the blind should not be leading the blind. Just because you have a question doesn't mean you can make demands upon any of our TBC leaders to answer you. This blog should contain most of the answers you would seek on the subject of TBC. And the blog does come with a keyboard search feature in the top right hand side of it. Plus, at the bottom right hand side is a translation button if English is not your primary language. It's not wise to turn social media for your answers to your question. Of course, all you get there is a random set of opinions towards inquiries. Go to the source when seeking answers. If you want a hand up, go to a TBC leader for some assistance. Just don't go to them empty-handed. Last year, I wrote an article called Common Sense, Leadership, and the pun was intended. Be willing to compensate people for their time spent helping you. Some TBC leaders have started to put together their own TBC training program and charge an admission fee for it. That's a third-party program, and that is fine. Just look at all the third-party programs built around Bitcoin. Technically, all the training you would ever need when it comes to selling TBC can be found inside your Kringle cashback office. If you want it through video, but you want something with personal touch of a TBC leader, where the training is interactive, be open to the idea of compensating that leader one way or another. Their wisdom and know-how came at a price, and they paid it. So you should be willing to do likewise. Alert: if the buyer needing to stand in, just the seller made a purchase in excess of $500, They should send all their proof of value documentation to Commissioner at the billioncoin.info and screenshots of their purchase or purchases in their wallet before seeking a stand-in trusted seller. If you get approval, then you can ask your favorite trusted seller to assist you in collecting your cookie rewards. Okay? Okay, next one is helicopter money kringles worldwide distribution. And all of this happened this year. The rich getting richer while the poor getting poorer is bullshit, right? Are you fed up with the system? Are you pissed off, as I am, at the elite are doing to our world on purpose? The elite have clearly treated us all as the enemy with the power that they hold today. Are you afraid of them? I'm not. You know why? I'm not afraid of them because the truth is on our side. The only way they can win is by lies, deceit, and successfully getting everyone to believe them. Well, then they have already lost. With information at our fingertips, the truth about what they are doing is spreading like wildfire globally. We are poor and miserable. Can now find out who is to blame for it. I'm offering humanity a comprehensive solution to end poverty fast globally. TBC is money, and I have a lot of it. Over the last 23 months, people all over the world have used TBC to purchase everything under the sun, such as land, cars, electronics, and everything else. And here's some of the transactions that they've got. Maybe a bit small at your end of video screen. Yeah. Yeah. Just call me Chris Kringle because I'm distributing gifts worldwide. The value of the 25,000 Kringle coin gift today is, at that time, was $851. Real value today is well in excess of 2,000 US dollars. That's a life-saving money for a person living in an abject poverty. It's like we are saving humanity from financial doom with helicopter money. The elite have a plan, things out far in advance in order to have a shot at completely enslaving all of humanity. They got to get their lies passed down from one generation to the next. Take a look at this 1988 cover of the Elites magazine, The Economist. 2018 is the year they plan to end cash and replace it with a digital currency. This will lead people to get the human RFID chip. There's the the cover that he's talking about. Clearly, we have an alternative to their evil plan. In case you are wondering if I have enough TBC to distribute a Kringle gift to every living man, woman, and child, let's do the math. 7,598,914 245 people in the world getting 0.00025 TBC coins is 1,899,729 TBC coins. Yeah, Chris Kingle has plenty of TBC to cover all of humanity. And that 0.00025 is the cookies, 25,000 cookies. Current world population, here we go. Sure, money does make life a lot easier versus living off the land. We all want access to all the man-made stuff in the world, and you need money to get it. In order for the elite to get their way, mankind has to take the step backwards, first through a complete and utterly planned and engineered global financial collapse. Beyond high alert of this happening this year. If we succeed in our worldwide distribution of TBC this year, then the elite can go ahead and pull the plug on their financial system. And humanity won't miss a beat in just moving forward without them. TBC offers a way forward out of the paper money under their control by empowering people with a currency made by people for the people. We won't always be centralized. It's just a temporary solution to deal with the discounters. It takes time to educate all of the people how to have a people's currency. Won't it be great to just fire the banks and secure our freedom? Exponential growth is on our side these days. How fast can we give the Kringle gift to 1 billion people? If you follow the Kringle cash system, it's like you are in a helicopter throwing out money to the people. Personal invitation leads to duplication of efforts better than any alternative. Blows away advertising, spamming, and everything else. People must trust people more than they trust things such as spamming or Facebook posting, right? Let's say we have about 1,000 helicopters full of money right now, based on the recent number of testimonials coming in now. It does take a period of time to invite and then deliver a Kringle gift to someone and then to get them to duplicate that. On average, a week is too long for that period and a day is too short. So let's just say that periods take a few days, plus odds are the only 10% will duplicate any effort. So let's look at the exponential factor based on periods. So say you go down here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's how many helicopters you would have in that fourth period. And it just keeps going and going and going and going and going on until he's distributed 1 billion 4,475,499. Okay. You need to understand that we are not just distributing Kringle gifts, we are also distributing cookies. That's how the helicopters get paid. We got to take what is in my TBC wallet and distribute it throughout humanity to empower them. When everyone is using TBC as money, you will be able to buy anything you want. Can you see the vision of this plan for humanity? 2018 is our great year. The gift introduces people to our plan. It is friendly and generous. It only takes $100. Get some cookies, right? What do they get when you buy $100 of TBC from you? Well, they get $100 worth of Kringles that appreciate in value and their membership grows. Plus, they will get some cookies. Right now they would get 100 million cookies. By the way, they don't understand, they don't send the $100 to me. They give 100% directly to you for selling them some of your Kringles. Anyone claiming TBC is a Ponzi scheme doesn't know what a Ponzi scheme is by definition. 1,111,111 members will get this particular cookie reward as a bonus for making their purchase through you all. Okay? Then 1,110,000 will get 100,000 cookies for the purchase of just $100. The next redemption period to convert cookies into Kringle coins will be the whole month of May, and the next redemption period after that will be the whole month of November. Keep in mind that currently we do not have a maximum limit on the size of purchase or cookie reward. So, for every $100 purchase gets the equivalent cookie reward. Now that's somewhat changed a wee bit, okay? So yes, $100 equals one TBC coin, $300 free coins, 4, 5. Now that only applies today from broadcaster to broadcaster and so on. All of you should be able to sell cookies better than a Girl Scout because you have a helicopter. And that's the end of that program. Okay, we'll just one more to do. And TBC current price slams into the TBC ultimate price. And we'll just skip all of this. TBC current price slams into the TBC ultimate price yesterday, just as I said it would in a previous article. As promised, I am writing this article to explain the details of this event. This event directly relates to the TBC formula here within this blog here, within this post that's going on and off. TBC pricing formula begins with the membership agreement, and that agreement gets validated each time a new member confirms the email address. It is a legal digital signature. TBC Kringle coins derive their value from the members of TBC Proof of Membership, POM. TBC recognizes that you are a living man or woman or child, has intrinsic value. So, to the elite, they too recognize that you have value, and they have developed an elaborate scheme to capture your value and enslavement. On the day you were born, a fiction was created, your straw man. To get a clue of what I'm talking about, watch this video. Well, we'll one play that video. You need to remember the nature of the elite. They are criminals that operate above the law, so you should be very careful if you choose to go down the path of attempting to access the funds in the secret trust account that was set up when you were born. The elite had set up many snares and traps all over this difficult path to pursue, so keep that in mind. In contrast to how the elite treat your value, TBC was created as a very simple way for all of us to access the wealth associated to our intrinsic value. TBC also recognizes the intrinsic value of unification. Man has value. We have established that. But men gathered together in agreement multiplies the value of each man. This is what the ultimate price of TBC is all about. You could say the ultimate price of TBC is the true price or true value of each TBC coin, because that is based on you, all of you as members in an agreement. Price is certainly real. It is as real as you are as a living man or woman or child. Are you real? Of course you are. That is the point. Money, on the other hand, is just a concept. It only becomes real if enough people agree to believe in it in its form. TBC is on a journey of becoming more real each day as our membership grows. And as we get more organized to stand in unification, Bitcoin is also on a similar journey, and both Bitcoin and TBC have some high mountains to climb in order to change the whole world. In both cases, the intent is to free mankind from the grasp of the elite and their banks. This is a courageous journey, and the brave must lead the way forward. Okay. The current price of TBC Kringle coins was set up at first we lagged behind the ultimate price. The initial price was completely arbitrary value that I personally felt would be widely accepted as a starting point. It was set up as a tenth of 1 cent in euros. Very cheap, if you ask me. Obviously, I was the first member, so I gave the ultimate price €1 of value. So right off the bat, the current price was set up to be 1,000 times lower than the ultimate price. This gave the TBC cryptocurrency upward direction because 1/10 of a cent and euros must go up to get the true value of €1. I was first, and millions of others, including you, have joined me in raising up the value of this TBC cryptocurrency. Wealth creation happens as we move up the value of the current price because of the principle of leverage. How can one-time purchase of $100 turn you into a millionaire over time? The answer is built into TBC formula using the principles of the time value of money and leverage. The current price of TBC Kringles could also be called transaction price by agreement of TBC. I was astonished to discover the nature of so many people to quickly violate the membership agreement by discounting TBC coins and creating competition among the members as far as selling off the TBC coins they purchased. The original design of our TBC coin network was decentralized, and I simply expected everyone to honor their agreements. This discounting activity scared the reputation of the TBC coin in the early days, because the wealth creation part of TBC evaporated under the actions of the discounters. These people left me with only two choices. I could have shut the TBC coin down completely by turning off all of the service running the network, or reprogram the TBC coin network into a centralized platform and press forward. I felt bad about the money people used to buy coins, and if I had shut it down, they would all have lost all of the money they spent on their purchases. So I decided to take a more responsibility to centralize the coin network and add a penalty for violating the agreement. We have experienced a tremendous amount of growth since then by doing self-regulation. Now we all can conduct transactions at the current price with full confidence. Okay. Current price can never exceed the ultimate price. Just wouldn't make sense to conduct transactions at a price that is higher than the true value of TBC. And for about 22 months now, the current price has been chasing the ultimate price until yesterday. It finally caught up. The price of $2,607,034 in euros. Current price and the ultimate price match for a brief moment at midnight Fiji time. Current price increases once every 24 hours, while the ultimate price increases in real time as new members join and drive it up. So the chase continues until we either stop growing altogether forever, or we reach 1 billion members. Of course, like the TBC introductory video says, software behind the TBC formula stops counting new members once we hit 1 billion members. Okay, I'd like to end it there, and I'll stop sharing, and I'll just come back on live.
Me and Carol, and somebody else. Me and Carol, and there's somebody else, but I don't know who it is.
Okay, so there you have it. A lot of these, my wife and I, Bex, are going to try and complete the whole of that original blog post, which has got hundreds of blogs inside it. And we're going to try, because we need also, as leaders, Bex and I, need to learn what is inside those posts. Anyway, I'd like to thank those watching, our Sister Carol, and I believe there's a couple of out there who haven't signed in. Thank you so much for watching my live broadcast, and the same time tomorrow night. If it changes, I will put up a post. So yeah, thank you so much.